welcome back to turn 17 of Concrete Hell. So, again, it's been a couple of days since the last turn, so I need to get my head around what's actually going on. It definitely looks like Chap is punching in towards this L-shaped building, and we kind of lost eyes on this area because Clockwork Rex has fallen back. Plus, there's this big gaping gap, and like I say, I really want to be able to see what's going on there. I think he gave orders for T-Dog to go upstairs and take a better look. But otherwise, we're kind of just waiting for him to push into this area where we can engage him at close range and generally make a nuisance of ourselves. He's about trying to get Chap into this kind of position where he feels like he can keep pushing even though he's taking casualties. That's kind of somewhat the trick for Red in this scenario, I think, because Blue can pull the plug at any time they like, basically. So it's trying to lure him in. There is plenty of smoke around, a bit of smoke down here from Chap's infantry, so presumably he's still intending to move forward. Must remember this time, there's these two guys here with this target order through the wall. Hopefully they'll chuck some grenades over at this building where there may or may not be some of Chap's troops. I think there are, because they were shooting at Madari, who is Jack Volkert's number 2, a turn or two ago. But we've also seen Chap's troops fleeing this area. I say fleeing, pulling back. So yeah, interesting. Let's. Oh, and of course there's artillery all over the place. So yeah, let's press go and see what we get on this turn. So yeah, definitely some of the old Chap's definitely arting the snot out of this area, which I just moved the QRF into because I'm so smart. And some Mark 19 fire. And, oh yes, he's all over this area. That's exactly what we want to see. It's a Javelin team and a platoon HQ. So yeah, this is what we want here. A bit of Bradley fire through the gap in the buildings. Yeah, so again a turn with no apparent casualties, which is always interesting. Let's go watch these guys because I completely forgot about them last turn, didn't I? This turn they have not thrown a single grenade over there. Well, that's what you get with Syrian squads, really. They're not really designed to be broken down. See, they have this like automatic -2 leadership modifier. So yeah, they're not tremendously useful, but you know. So we can get a bit more detail about what's going on here. Big artillery exchange. Artillery. These are mostly mortars, I think. Mark 19 striker. You can see that. That's T-Dog who's in position there finally. And there was somebody else around here, wasn't there? These guys. Yes. Javelin team. So he brought the Javelin teams with him. Interesting. Oh, that's a sniper team with the Javelin. Okay. Interesting. See, that's the M110 off the top of my head. So yeah, this is helping me nail down Chap's force selection somewhat. So a dismounted infantry company has 60mm mortars attached. We've seen a 60mm mortar. It's got a sniper team. We're seeing a sniper team. And it has, 3 platoons of infantry, which, broadly, 1, 2, 3, that lines up, I think. So And then this guy's, that's a HQ team. And the fact that there's a HQ team so far up really indicates that, you know, you don't lead with your HQ elements, right? And yeah, plenty of bodies we're seeing. That's 2 HQ teams, so, you know, there probably is, like, at least a couple of squads in here somewhere. Here's a bit of one of them. That is a javelin team, it says. It might just be a infantry squad with a javelin. Hard to say. It's the Justin Davies reversing away in the BTR there. So yeah, no casualties per se right now. He's definitely up in these buildings here though, so that's cool. That's fine. So this area here looks like it might turn into like a bit of a cauldron where there's lots of artillery fire and casualties and things, but nobody really pushing or anything. Up here, I just spotted you guys. Oh, that's, he's falling back. Okay, interesting. Has he got time to redeploy infantry? Maybe. 13 minutes. So yeah, it looks kind of like he's definitely going for Charlie then. Or at least that's the area where he's having a success. It's not necessarily... Florida Man, you're not... well, basically blind. Might be worth getting one of these BTRs around. We've got Mr. Abu with the 84. Maybe sticking him up on one of these buildings back here. We might be able to see stuff on the berm back there. I think that's worth doing. Because Chap's definitely using that as his fire support. Because, you know, if we check the angles, let's go back. Where was the? Yeah, you can see the line of Mark 19 grenades. We've got the angle he's firing in this way, suppressing the my troops over here, and that way he has a clean route in this direction. Plus, like we saw, he's got at least the Bradley and another striker. That can zip about behind the berm back here and, if need be, go up back this way and shooting this way. It's about working out the angle so you're not shooting through your own troops when you're moving in for the assault. So, what does this mean? Well, like I say, he is gonna have to push up this way and clear these buildings out. This is good news. Because he's gonna come in here and it looks like, well, it looks like there's a lot more cover than there is, but he's getting closer to a TRP all the time. So once the natural kind of thing I would expect him to do is move down here, cover off, work this street, for the enfilade, so you can get up against the wall, and this way you can cut off any reinforcements I might have that are heading into Charlie, and then you can move through the palm groves up through here, assault these buildings one by one, get up to the road, and then artillery preparation, shift it back to suppress these buildings, and then go in here. Boom, fixed. And I know that because that's what I did in the test game, playing as blue. I say know that. I mean, that's a reasonable course of action, I think. So, how are we going to stop and do that? Well, we've got the artillery, mortars. I'm really sorry to the mortarmen out there. I keep referring to you as artillery. Got the mortars. If we can knock down some of these buildings and open up some sight lines. For example, we could get McScam back around here. If we shoot up this building, might be able to knock it down. Well, it's probably over-optimistic because that's quite a chunky building. It's a 2-story building and then a 1-story building. But we might be able to slot him in somewhere where he can fire through that angle there, through the trees and things, but he'd be exposed to the burn back there as well, so yeah, maybe. The QRF is, you know, I've probably committed them too far forward, but they're going to be in a, they're going to be able to harass from where they are. That also kind of frees up second platoon. We've got some options to try and transit them across into Charlie, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so first thing, let's get Otto Finn and Mr. Abu round here. Nope, no, that's not far enough. So it's getting lighter all the time, which is giving my troops the advantage. Or an advantage, at least. Where can we go from there? Yeah, let's go past McScam. You know what? That's maybe a little bit too risky. Let's zip round here. Oh, sorry, that was Atlas, wasn't it? Yeah, not past Atlas. We're going to go past McScam instead. And get up here and slot Mr. Abu up there. How effective he's going to be, I don't know. Probably not very, but it's a thing at least. So James is a little bit suppressed by the fire. We can crawl him back a little bit into that building, have him looking that way at least. T-Dog, interesting position to be in, I think. Yeah. So where he is, he's completely exposed. We might put, like I say, it's like trying to put a bit of resistance up, but not too much. So we might let him shoot for 15 seconds and then leg it downstairs. So he got a good feel of fire. He can start shooting people up from there. It's actually, yeah, that's an infantry squad. Because we got, even though we have the javelin teams are 2 men. The icon is over this guy back here, so there's more bodies over here because the icon's always in the center of the team. So yeah, basically they're going to shoot for 15 seconds and then do one downstairs. They can probably still engage from the ground floor somewhat, but Chap is going to, you know, be able to absolutely shoot that team up if they stay where they are up on the shop, up on the top floor there. Mortars, how are we doing with the mortars? 4 minutes, yeah. So how long is it going to take me to pull that in? That's going to take 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes on a TRP. So I need to start thinking about when do I want the artillery. Medium artillery, or the medium rate mission, is probably not going to fill out the end of the time, so we might go for a heavy mission a bit closer to the end to give Chap some time to get like onto the X, as it were. Let's pop you up on the roof, because I want to be able to see stuff. And yeah, I just had a thought, like what if Chap disregards Charlie. I don't think he will because of the time. But what if he crosses here, so smoke up the road, breach through here, leg it across the... I mean, this is incredibly risky. Leg it across here, breach through here, and then go for Foxtrot. Because all he needs is like one guy in there, basically, to contest it. If Screen HQ, you know, X Storm Commando... is going to get killed going up on the roof like that. So that's an interesting one. Are you looking in the right direction? You are not. Simple wins, making life difficult. Yeah. Outlander. Really important, but actually somewhat boring job there. And then we got Rutang, who can't really see anything. Oh, we missed this. Madari is taking some pot shots at people. That's good. He's still elite. He's not hasn't got the marksman, so the marksman thing makes that. Well, they're a marksman. They're better shots. That's an important modifier. You guys are useless, so you can come back in there. Part of me wants... Yeah, if I had a NATO force, one of the blue forces here, I would be totally happy about sending like maybe a squad to assault this building or something. There's probably still Americans in it. And, you know, it's always good to go and get people if you can. Rather than let people come to you. But, you know, not with these guys. They might be highly motivated, but highly motivated crap is still crap. We've got Felix, who can see all of this. Let's get Emmanuel up into the top floor there, just to cover off this side a little bit. Yeah, I mean, these are just tweaks, really, aren't they? But yeah, I think we're in a good place. It's just how many casualties we're causing, and really need to get that mass casualty event in. It's not enough to just, well, stopping blue from getting a point is good, but at the same time, we really need to get a point as well. So otherwise, it's kind of a draw. Maybe that's something in the rules that needs tweaking. Not sure. But yep, let's press go and get that back to Chap.